Okay, that's fixed. Yeah, like I said, at the moment, me and him are currently causing property damage.
To who?
To John. And if I'm not careful, myself.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, you haven't seen... Have you seen what he did to his place? Oh.
What?
Yeah, I did cause some property damage to myself. It didn't go into my house! It did go through the village. How
Oh,
much does that break?
Christ.
Yeah, it's like, listen, we're currently shaping up his island some more, because like, I don't know if you've seen the islands yet, Final.
I don't... I think the only one I've seen is J-Dub.
Yeah, there were... I think the last time you were here was one of the... We had one island. How
Now
many
there are
we
more?
got right now, John?
Three.
Huh?
There's three.
Yeah, there's three of them. Actually, no, I think there's
Cool.
four, John.
Are you talking about little teeny speck?
The one that I live on?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
We call that the puddle jumper.
Nice.
Hey, it's still unscathed from my stupidity. Oh man, I caused a lot of damage!
That's what happens
Yeah,
when
it's
you...
like... Yeah, he's fun to do that too.
Poor Blathers.
Have you seen that one video? Today I'm going to teach you how to conquer your fear.
Oh, God.
Let me find that.
What?
Hey guys,
Yo.
I I just I I'm trying out the new Assassin's Creed Black. Well, trying it out right now on the PC. I just got my Xbox controller. It runs smoothly. Not doing.
Destroying our own property.
I mean, if you want to see, I can just stream right now. I just booted it up, so it's like I'm about to play it. Well then I'll stream. Well then I'll stream afterwards. I'll just play it right now and chat with you guys. Okay.
That's...
Oh shit.
So what's your new island called? Pretty sweet.
You even got a tiger.
What's new on your anime? That's a game I've yet to play. Yeah, my sister plays it. And...
It's a really good game, actually.
Isn't it one of those, like, you know, games... It's one of those, It sounds... Blah. It's one of those games where you basically run a town, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Nice.
It's not really that, though. It's more or less, it's kind of more of a life simulator thing. Because you don't have to run the town or anything. It's like you're literally just going around, doing whatever you want. Some people have daily routines and chores, like mine is dig up every fossil on the island and then sell them to the Nooklings.
Blood. I want blood, please.
Gallons of the stuff?
I'm being a pirate right now. Hush.
There's the happy memories from the haunted house again. You remember that, John, when we started singing that to the buses?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Maybe if you guys want to, before... Actually, I could hold off, because you remember how I brought up Steed Bonnet? the gentleman pirate that we were gonna base FD's character off of. I gotta stream. I have to stream how they portrayed Stede Bonnet in this game. Like, because I think this game. I love this game, but they did Stede Bonnet injustice.
No, Steve Bonnet was an idiot. That's the thing.
He not in real life, dude. He was.
No, have you read his read the biography of his antics? He did a lot of dumb shit.
We do a lot of dumb shit.
I mean,
What
this
else
guy is like,
is new?
he's hilarious though. Steve Bonnet is one of those people that's like you kind of laugh at the antics he got up to and the mistakes he made.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, he was a guy that was born into rich wealth, fame, and power, ran a huge plantation, and decided to give it all up to become a pirate on a whim.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
And then he got his ass robbed by Blackbeard, of all people. Oh, here's the thing with
Yeah.
Steve Bonnet. I highly recommend watching Our Flag Means Death. Have you heard of
I would
that?
I would say, you know, go. The only reason I suggested it was because of the title. The title is The Gentleman Pirate.
Well, I
yeah,
fucked that
good
up.
title, but he got that for bad reasons.
Mhm.
He watch the Internet
Okay.
Historian's video on Steve Bonnet. It's brilliant. Don't
Mhm.
watch Our Flag Means Death. That's an exaggeration and a gay romance
Hmm.
by Taika Waititi. It's
There's a
good
lot
though.
of-
I highly recommend it.
There are. I've known some people who romanticize Blackbeard.
Oh,
This game is
that's
one
the
of
thing.
them. They
It romanticizes Blackbeard in Our Flag Means Death too.
in this game, and this is one of those.
I gotta get myself a beer,
It depends
guys.
your context. Like I said, Our Flag Means Death was pretty fucking good.
All I could say about Blackbeard is like this is the only game where you actually, you know, find yourself liking him. Every other depiction of him, yeah, he's a villain.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
Aaron, I gotta
probably
go.
the
I'll
most
be back. I'll be
monstrous,
back in a bit. I don't
pirate
know
to
when I'm
sail
done.
the seven seas, but he
Okay.
is amazing.
His career was relatively short, wasn't it?
No, actually, it was
Blackbeard?
well for a pirate. Actually, I think his
Yeah.
career was relatively long,
Yeah, for a
but
pirate,
for
they
everything
lasted a lot
else,
longer.
Blackbeard, yeah, Blackbeard did not live very long after.
He died like
He-
when he was
as
like.
far as I know from what I've heard is that the Royal Navy, after he was killed, they put his head at the. I think what was it? They put it on the front of a ship as like a warning to
No,
all
no, no, no.
pirates.
This is what they did to him. They cut his head off and threw his body into the sea, and it swam around the boat 7 times before it sank.
What is he, a fucking chicken?
Yes.
The
Well, like
irony
I
is-
said, the thing with that is the whole thing with that little bit of stupidity there. Obviously, that is a myth, but he scared people that badly when he was alive. Blackbeard
Yeah.
was a monster through
would-
and through. One of the things
No,
he
you
would do to fuck with pirate ships, because you don't mind me saying this, do you? Sorry if I'm cutting you off.
Go ahead.
Like, you just hit one of my favorite topics. Like, hell, you guys have played Sea of Thieves with me. And you know how that goes.
This is one of. I'm gonna admit that. I'll say this right now. This is one. This game, you know, it's like this is one of those games. That got me into pirate. Well, not incredibly into pirate.
Oh, I've
but
always been into
it's
pirates.
still
The dumb
cool, you
things
know,
have
I
been a
still-
fascination since I was.
I'm just into, you know, most history, you know, and that's why I love Assassin's Creed. It takes a lot of history, you know, brings it, that helps you live through some of it in a way.
Up to a certain point,
Like,
and then they just threw that all trash.
Like, what other game allows you to use one of Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine?
Oh yeah.
That's all you know. That's all you ever know. Every time we talk about this
It's a me,
franchise.
Mario.
Don't you recognize me? Don't you
It's-a
recognize
me,
me?
your
It's
Uncle
a me,
Mario.
Mario.
I love that scene. That made me laugh so
I tried
hard.
to explain. I tried to tell him about Ezio. I tell him how Ezio is a cool character. Ari, it's a me, Uncle Mario.
Hey, what's the matter with you, Altair? That's racist. You remember
I
that
am
scene?
Ezio.
No, I'm talking to Zach about that. It's like, do you remember that scene, Zach?
Which one? Repeat it
Hey,
for me.
what's the matter with you, Altair? That's racist.
I remember. There's a lot of scenes. I have
But
not
no,
played.
so the point with that part is like the joke where it's like it's something that whatever his fucking ancestor's name is, you know, the one dumbass. That was a big point of the games, and everybody, those of us that got invested when they decided to drop it after 3, which is like very annoyed with it. Desmond, that's his fucking
Desmond,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, he says that to Altair's statue in a crypt in Italy. And they're like, that's racist when he said that to the statue.
Oh. I'm not. You know, I always thought about with Assassin's. You know, I
Like
always thought
said,
about.
we should watch that
I'm gonna.
one movie
No,
with
we're
drunk.
skipping the Assassin's Creed movie. We're gonna skip the Assassin's
yes.
Creed movie.
That thing never happened.
No. Don't make me sit through it again. Don't make me sit through that again. I sat through it once. I don't need to sit through it again.
I've got it. I know the video game movie we should watch.
Which one?
Uncharted, because it's actually good.
I want to say this right now, Vin. I mean, my introduction to Assassin's Creed, or the first game I actually played, and I know a lot. I know a lot of people told me, "Oh, well, then that's terrible." I played Assassin's Creed 3. That was my.
Oh,
first
here's
game.
my thing. It's like I played all the Assassin's Creed games up to 3, and then I dropped off because that was when Ubisoft started getting nasty.
Black Flag, in my opinion, was their last good Assassin's Creed game. After that, it was like they're going into silly territory now. They went into.
You may want to cut this part from the video because I'm about to play a song that I think Zach will really like. Okay, Assassin's Creed.
I'm gonna have to make sure I didn't mute the bot because I've Yeah, I remember that. That was so stupid. I remember that. It was like there's hundreds of Assassin's Creed Unity videos up. It's like I'm always gonna love the franchise. You know, I love Assassin's Creed, but it's.
Oh yeah, going back to the thing we were discussing before we got back to discussing Assassin's Creed, the whole thing with Blackbeard. You know, one of the things that crazy bastard did? He would intimidate ships by putting cannon fuses into his beard and set it on fire.
Yes, he did that. I remember that
is a real thing that he did, and
that's in a lot of the. He put fuses inside of. He put it in his hat, right? He would.
No, he put it in his own beard. He set his face on fire and would do it to scare people.
This is referenced in the game, actually.
Blackbeard was amazing and a monster. Like I said, Blackbeard was badass. The dude is your pure example for pirate.
I wonder. Is he really one of those guys you want, you know... I actually read... Blackbeard actually was... I actually read that... I don't know if I remember this correctly, but I think I read somewhere he actually was... He actually had a decent upbringing, and he even went to some... He had a good education as well.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Blackbeard was not stupid. Blackbeard was a very, very smart man.
he attended some pretty prestige. I think he attended some pretty
He
prestigious schools.
attended Juilliard.
This was in London too.
What I'm saying is I have no idea if that's what he attended. I said that just because it's a stupid,
Yeah,
stereotypical thing to say.
But it's like he was a really smart guy.
Cookie.
He could have functioned in society. So yeah.
But nah, he decided to live a life of freedom. Freedom, gold, murder, mystery,
Imagine if that was a thing like Oxford. What if that was the case? Like Blackbeard, like that's on Oxford's website. We helped many graduates like Edward Teach Blackbeard.
I was about to say, it's like you better say the name correctly.
Edward Teach. Yes, I know. There's people who say Thatch, but I've heard more people say Teach. Sure.
I know. He taught fucking no, that's the thing. He did teach Steve Bonnet. Like I said, Steve Bonnet took him in as a captain, and then Blackbeard fucking betrayed him and stole his crew and left him marooned.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Steve Bonnet was a moron.
The irony is, like, what I find funny is when I look at Assassin's Creed Black Flag, it's shown that technically, in a way, you know, Edward kind of had an influence on Steve Bonnet.
Oh yeah, he did. That's the thing. Fucking Steve Bonnet swore vengeance against him and was trying to hunt him down. And then the Navy caught him and killed him.
Yeah.
Not Edward Teach, Steve Bonnet. They caught Steve Bonnet. Steve
Yeah.
Bonnet got into a fight with the... No. He picked the fight with the Navy out of arrogance and paid for it.
Imagine this. Years ago, when there was no such thing as a GPS, swearing a vengeance on somebody sailing around in the sea while you're on a fucking pinpoint in the middle of the ocean.
Hey, it sounds like us. Ari, which direction are we heading? Turn left. I don't know what left is. East, west, south, you bloody fool.
I want to imagine what it'd be like if we actually used the coordinates that they would have used in that time. Maybe at 30 degrees.
Did you play it?
At 30 degrees longitude. Where is that?
Zach, did you play Sea of Thieves with us?
No, I have not. That's a game that I've not played it with you guys. I've seen your videos on it, but I've not.
You should. We've got it on Steam. So like anytime you guys want to play that again,
I'll
drag you off the Davy Jones locker and get us all killed again.
Since I have an Xbox controller now hooked up to my PC, I can play a lot of games. I told Ari I was planning on getting a couple games like Payday 2 for the PC.
Join me in the lands between. We will play Elden Ring together.
That's what. Follow my lead, Zach. First thing he does is get caught.
Alrighty, and here's the song for you, Zach. My favorite genre of music, pirate metal.
There you go. I'm more. I guess if I had to pick my historical like setting, like pirates are cool. Like I'm into pirates. They're awesome, but I think I stand a little bit more with
Well, Max
cowboys.
will tell you I'm very into pirates. My character in Final Fantasy is a pirate.
As
That was
Ari
my world
probably
in World
knows,
of Warcraft.
Ari probably knows where my genre kind of stands with. Cowboys. Just guys like Jesse James,
We
Billy
were
the
listening
Kid.
to that earlier.
Sam Starr, Wild Bill Hickok.
Well, me and John were listening to some cowboy metal earlier.
this is a question I've asked a lot of people at this point. Like, if you like during the 1800s, where would you, if you had to, if you could choose where you would want to spend your time, where would you want to go? Would you want to be in lawless America or factory-ridden England?
Lawless America. Because you're going to get screwed over in England really bad if you haven't heard what happened in that place.
Yeah, it's like the thing is, both have their cons. Like lawless America, that basically means there's people who will do whatever they want. You know, they'll do anything to survive. You know.
Oh, my whole thing with that is like it's the time of murder, genocide, and the death of my ancestors.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like either I've asked my dad, and he said he would take Victorian England over Wild West America.
Yeah, probably.
I know. I suppose. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying it's an all bad place. Yeah, Charles Dickens. A city like London kind of represented like both the best and worst case scenarios of what city life was like around that time.
Now here's you a pirate that you may have not heard of, Zach, that this one is a true legend. Have you ever heard of Grane Mail?
That name sounds familiar. I think I've heard of it.
No, Grane Mail was an Irish pirate, and she was known as the Queen of the Pirates.
The most...
No,
You're fine.
man.
The
You're
most successful pirate...
one chick from Monkey Island.
The most successful... I actually read the most successful pirate in history. I think it said was a Chinese woman.
Oh, Grane Mail was one of the most successful because she was never caught. And she escaped and died in an old age with her partner. Grane Mail was a true legend.
Pirate. Okay, my stupid Siri, that's not what I said. The most successful pirate.
Blackbear.
King Shi, who lived and pillaged during the Qing Dynasty. So yeah, Chinese pirate.
Well, like I said, Grane Mail was one of the others that was very successful.
The Chinese female pirate who commanded 80,000 outlaws. Who was the most?
There's a lot of wine drinkers.
Here's one that no one saw.
Racist.
Me?
This one no one saw coming. Who's the most feared pirate?
What was his name? Captain Kidd.
Not according to this.
No, Captain Kidd was a real pirate.
Yes, I know who Captain Kidd is. Captain William Kidd, I know.
He was a monster! No, Captain Blood was a real one. I'm just trying... I can't remember who he was. I think he was a Scottish pirate. Oh, I've got you. I've got it. Here is the most famous pirate. The Dread Pirate Roberts.
Was it Bartholomew Roberts, or...?
No. Do you even know what that's from?
No, I don't.
It's inconceivable.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're in the middle. We're not making references here, dude.
I thought it was Hook. You're bad. Me!
It's like, hell, no, you want to know my real favorite type of pirate, though? Fucking sky pirates, or space pirates. That is my favorite type of pirate. Because come on, Treasure Planet is an underrated gem and deserves more love from Disney.
Treasure.
Fuck them for
We
hating
should.
that film.
We're talking about Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
Oh no, it sucked. Just kidding. Just kidding. I honestly did like it. I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
I'm trying to
Never
think.
seen it.
There's anyone to watch sometime. All right,
I
here's
just
another
watched.
good one.
Here, sir.
Big ass Pokemon with the gold cards.
You know what? Could I stream this just because you know. I got Black Flag up if you guys
Or-
want to watch.
I mean, just ignore me. I say lots of random shit.
Well, that's if the others want to watch. If not, I'll stop. I keep pausing to talk.
So we're distracted with what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
It's like currently, me and John are acting like we found the Amagari fault. You know, this is my hole.
The only reason I got Black Flag on the PC was so I can mod it. Well, here's the thing. I haven't touched it in a while because, you know, I didn't want to play it until I got a proper Xbox controller for the PC because I tried using my PlayStation controller and
It's a pain in the ass.
no, here's the thing. It worked and it didn't work. Like I was using it
You can pull up
and
a bird, you prick.
it screwed the
do?
controls up, dude. Like the controls were like completely backwards. Like the jump button was the sprint button. The attack button was the crouch button.
How are you using that?
That's because everybody that plays PlayStation is backwards.
Uh-huh, okay.
You also have to have a driver.
Sorry,
resent
I
that
don't
too.
actually have a PlayStation or an Xbox, so
I've played both. Like I have friends who've played Xbox, and I remember when I was a kid, Xbox was the hottest thing ever.
Me and my brother were PlayStation kids.
Yeah, same here. I honestly liked my GameCube a lot. But the
John
thing was,
always came over to play ours.
the reason I never played, and the reason I never
my parents didn't buy me anything.
I never got an Xbox was because
Yeah,
my
yeah, the house when we
father
were 17.
my father was dedicated to PlayStation, and so him trying to oh, wait a minute, I almost forgot. I need to get treasure. Yeah, one of the mods I want to get is a very basic one, but it's one that honestly would make this game cooler. Is a mod that allows me to get one of the characters' outfits. You know, if you've played the game, Vin, you know the character Duncan Walpole, the guy you steal his outfit.
I have not played that one.
Oh my
I've seen
God.
bits of it. Huh?
Oh my God.
Like I said, I dropped off after 3.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, if you watch me and Aaron stream it, then you can get caught up. Honestly, it's like I said. Honestly, this is my favorite game. Next to 3, this is one of my favorites. I don't. Also, for the record, I like 3 for its combat.
Ah,
I didn't think 3 was that bad.
It always bugs me whenever people talk. Like, part of me thinks part of me likes to say like. Part of me thinks like the reason why so many people weren't, you know, enthused about it was because this was like the first Assassin's Creed game that came out after the Ezio trilogy.
Yep.
And it's like the
main character was kind of meh.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I think people would have complained if he was like Ezio, you know?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it was a lose-lose.
Because he wasn't like Ezio.
The thing is, like, it would have been a lose-lose either way, you know?
complain about anything, no matter what the fuck you do.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it wouldn't have made a difference. Like people would have if they had made Connor, you know, like, oh, you know, he does stuff that Ezio did, like he jokes a lot, or you know, he's
See?
also hitting on women, which was something Ezio did.
Like me right now. Vin is helping me, but he keeps blowing up my shit. Go fuck yourself.
And this guy shot me. I'm gonna go kill him now because, you know, that's
Only
what you do
blown
when you
up
get
a
shot.
few things. I've also destroyed my own property at this point.
God. I mean, I've played Xbox before, but God, these, like, the placement of the controls, I swear. Like, I prefer my thumbstick, you know, my D-pad being next to my thumbstick and not under it.
Eh. Like I said, the biggest problem I'm running into with... Like, I've been playing my PC with a PS4 controller. That sounds like what I watched with Let's Game It Out. It's like he was playing this one town building simulator thing, and he turned the colony into a serial killer factory. It's like every time the merchant showed up, the villagers would all gather around and kill the merchant. It's like, you think something would be wrong when all these people show up dressed the exact same way as you. It's like, seriously, you want a YouTuber to laugh at watching play video games? Check out Let's Game It Out. They are hilarious and brilliant. Their Let's Play
You know,
of,
I'll
the
just,
video of Valheim was pure
I'll turn on the
comedy.
stream right now, and when you guys are ready, no, I'm just saying I'll turn it on right now.
But yeah, it's like mentioning the whole PlayStation thing. I've got a game that you really should try out, Zach.
Which one?
It's on the PlayStation Store. It is one of the best JRPGs ever made. It is called Rogue Galaxy. It was a space pirate RPG.
Hmm.
And
There
it
you
was
go.
really freaking awesome.